So you might have a project which is like mine, where the file extensions end with the .ts, meaning TypeScript. You would like to change these to JavaScript to end with the .js. How can you do that in only 5 seconds? You can make use of a shell script, right? So if you're on a Windows machine like mine and you have Git installed on your machine, you can make use of Git bash. Like for example, you can navigate to integrated terminal and select Git bash. This allows us to use Unix-like commands which are found on Linux or Mac OS, right? Okay, so once we have that, we need to create a file on the root of our project, right? Directory, right? For example, you can see I'm inside the root of my directory here, right? So we can create a file, and let's go inside and say touch. Then let's create a file that is called rename ts to js, right? And you need to have that file extension called sh. It's a shell script, right? Let's hit enter. Once we hit enter, you can see the file has been created here. Inside, now we need to bring in our script that we can use to change our file extensions, right? We're going to change from TypeScript to JavaScript, right? So we find all TypeScript files in the current directory, which is on the root, or subdirectories, right? So for example, if you're going up inside login, you can see we also need to make some changes there, right? For now, let's just start with type ts file extensions, right? Okay, so what is it that our script is doing? So the find type name, actually what it's doing, it finds all the files, right? File name with the extension .ts, right, in the current directory and also in the subdirectories. Then the while loop, it reads this loops over each file that is found, right? And the mv, it's what we're going to use now to rename, each file to have a .js extension, right? So after we've done that, let's hit save. There's something we need to do. We need to give our script, executable permissions. So for us to do that, we need to do chmod, right, plus x. That's how we do it, and say rename, right? Rename underscore ts underscore to underscore js dot sh, right? Just like that. Okay, so no file directory. Okay, I made a mistyping, so it's a e, actually, yeah, like that, right? Once you've given it some executable permissions, what we need to do is actually to run that script. So I'm gonna say period / and the name of our script file, right? Rename ts to js, right? So watch, once I hit enter, you're going to see all these ts extensions being changed to js, right? So you can hit enter, our script is executed, and you can see all the ts extensions have been changed to .js, right? So you can do it as well on the tsx if you want to change them to jsx, right? We're going to modify our script. Going to modify it and say find all TypeScript file which ends with the .tsx, right? And just change them to .js extension, right? So we need to make sure like these ones are actually changed from tsx to js, right? So let's hit save and let's execute our script again. Once you execute our script, it's going to find all the ts extensions. You can see something has changed, and also in the subdirectories you can see there's also a change, right? Exactly. So that's basically how you do it.